people who are dealing with mental health are dealing with it because they're not seeking help or they don't think anyone's going through what they're going through. So you get someone with a big platform to go on social media and say, hey, I'm dealing with this too.
All right, Chase, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Just trying to enjoy the season the way I can. Obviously, it's a different year than most other years, but just trying to take it day by day.
You're doing it right. You're enjoying it, and you're kicking butt at the same time. I'm a huge fan of your play, of course, and also the Canadian roots we share. Let's talk about growing up, playing sports in Canada.
For about the first 5 years of my football career, I played CFL rules. And then when I went to middle school, I was actually playing on both teams. So I would have CFL rules in the evening, and then I would have NFL rules with my middle school. So I did that for about 3 years, playing on both teams. And then when I was in high school, it was just strictly NFL rules.
How did you select your college? And did you differentiate like small school from big school? Did you have to go to somebody else to help you pick a college?
My plan B was really my plan A. That was my mindset going into college. So I was looking at a school with a really good business school because that's kind of what I was interested in. And then with a good football team because I wanted to win kind of on and off the field, I guess you could say. So
yeah,
I narrowed it down to Michigan, which has a really good business school there, Oregon with their sports business program, and then Notre Dame. And I kind of just went on my visits and just decided what I liked better. And that's kind of how I made my decision, was kind of based around the business school.
Another thing that you're very passionate about is mental health awareness. It's a little deeper rooted when it comes to you. Why is that such an important thing for you?
For mental health reasons, my sister took her own life, and one of my really good friends on the football team who I played with for like 7 years throughout community football in high school, he had just recently this past year committed suicide, and he had went into a hospital and he said he needed help, and he got turned away twice.
Wow.
And from the hospital, he had went to a bridge and jumped off and drowned himself. Personally, having experiences so close to our family and my friend group, seeing that firsthand and seeing that unfold, it really gives you a different perspective on how deep and how complicated and confusing that mental health problems are, and then how overlooked they are as well. There's not enough time, I would say, or resources on suicide prevention or mental health programs.
You have a tattoo. And what does your tattoo read?
Yeah, so my tattoo is kind of a memorial tattoo for, my sister. And it was what was on her memorial card. And it says, 1,000 words won't bring you back. I know because I tried. Neither will 1,000 tears. I know because I cried. Until we meet again. So it's just kind of accepting that she's gone for now, but not gone forever.
Thank you for sharing that, because I know at times it could probably be exhausting and people may ask those questions. As you have this platform as an athlete, and you know this because you're on the team now, and let's just call it what it is. There's certain guys that can collect their check, hop in their fancy car, pull up to the suburbs, and any issue, any and every issue, they can ignore. But mental health awareness is so important to you. Why do you feel like it's important for you to use your platform as an athlete?
Yeah, just like you said, I think mental health awareness is so important. I think it's important as an athlete to step up and speak about it, because people who are dealing with mental health are dealing with it because they're not seeking help or they don't think anyone's going through what they're going through. So you get someone with a big platform to go on social media and say, hey, I'm dealing with this too, and kind of let themselves be vulnerable for a second so they can help thousands of people relate to what themselves are going through. So I think that's why it is so important to use your platform to say, hey, you're not alone on this situation.
Last thing, do you have any athletes or philosophers or quotes, something that you hang on to that has set with you? Is there a person, a celebrity, or even somebody in your family? You know, a lot of people lately have been like, yo, the mama mentality is what I've always lived by. You know, so like, what is there something that has impacted you and helped shape who Chase Claypool is right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I've taken with me throughout this journey the past 8 years is, you know, the time that I get spent to talk to my sister before a game in the end zone. So I'll go ahead and go to the end zone and I'll start off with the highest power looking down at me. And to paraphrase, it's just saying, first, I say thank you to all people that helped me get to where I'm at, and that's including my sister. And then I go ahead and say, most importantly, thank you for the people who said I would never be anyone or be something. And then in that time, I get to talk to my sister, and that's kind of what I've taken throughout my career, through college and the NFL. I think it's not a quote or anything, just a time to speak with my sister.
It's just a moment. And that's what life is, a collection of moments. That's powerful. And thank you for sharing that. You didn't have to. Chase, I'm going to let you go. Continue to do your thing. Continue to ball out. And we're looking forward to many more touchdowns. And let me just say this. I know you already addressed it. I'm going to need you to work on the celebrations, fam. They're cool. They just not on point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you addressed it. You know why it stands out? Because Juju is like Mr. Choreography. He practices all week in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? You getting, 3 touchdowns in a game. I'm going to need one of those to be something nasty in the end zone.
I know, because every time I cross that goal line, I forget instantly what I was supposed to do. So then I got to improv, and it never works out.
I got no celebration. I have a celebration, never do it. I forget every time.
That's what's up, man. Well, listen, I don't care if you celebrate or not. Just keep scoring touchdowns and winning games. And you're going to have one hell of a career. And hopefully it ends with some Super Bowl rings and a gold jacket at the end of it. Chase, thank you for joining us.
Appreciate you a lot.